Alana. Just a week after more than a dozen historic headstones in the Grantsville City Cemetery were damaged, police say they have identified the people they believe are responsible. And now they say officials are working to restore those historic headstones.
ABC4's Annika Johns joining us live from the cemetery in Grantsville after speaking to officials about these efforts, but also speaking to those in the community who say this whole ordeal has given them a new sense of appreciation for their past. Annika will send it to you.
Right, so this here is just one of 17 headstones here in the Grantsville City Cemetery that's missing an important and vital part to its history. Now, while that part may need to be completely replaced, the community here says that this whole incident, while it didn't start off so great, has led them to a new perspective, one that's brought the past right here to the present. The 17 headstones discovered vandalized, destroyed, and missing vital pieces remain toppled over in the Grantsville City Cemetery. But now, with the vandals identified and restoration efforts underway, there's a different feeling in the air. Not one of confusion and frustration, but one of hope and renewed appreciation.
So we can't change the past. I don't want vengeance. I want people to learn and make this a positive.
Born and raised here in Grantsville, Jason Millward says he can tie his roots all the way back to the early settlers. And 3 of the 17 headstones that were destroyed were his family's. 2 of them just need to be reattached to the base, but the third one
sustained damage because it was pushed over and hit a granite monument. And these old 19th century gravestones were made out of marble. It's a lot softer than granite.
But luckily for Millward, he's just the man for the job.
I'm a stone carver. I make artistic sculpture. What I'm trying to propose to my family is that they allow me to restore it to the original white marble that would have glistened here in the 1800s.
Now, for the other families who don't have a stone artist or masonry in their family, the city says the State Historic Preservation Office is stepping in to help.
So when I met with them this week, we evaluated what they needed to have done, and I gave them an action plan and some guidance on how to get started. The
process, Barry says, shouldn't take too long, but it has multiple steps to ensure the authenticity and original beauty of the stones is still there.
Horses went by.
At the end of the day, the city and their community say this will serve as a learning moment for all. Not only does it remind individuals to leave things that aren't theirs alone, but they say through this, their city has taken a step back to appreciate all that has come before and those who made it happen.
There are a lot of things, but this is one thing that keeps the family alive.
Now, when speaking to the mayor of Grantsville, Neil Critchlow, he told me that there will be some security changes here in the cemetery. He said to expect some cameras to be installed to ensure that something like this never happens again. Now, he did want to say thank you to his whole community and everybody that possibly helped in this situation. He said, while, again, it wasn't ideal, he said that it was super important to the community to make sure that these headstones here are appreciated for what they represent. Reporting live from here in Grantsville, Annika Johns, ABC4 News.
All right, thank you.